Welcome to the 10th episode of my tutorial series on the AVR framework. In this episode, I want to be covering the browser. The browser is a very simple way to organize data inside your palettes. So to do that, let's go inside the experience object and add one additional button to our radio menu, which is going to be the palette browser. And then we want to add some palette items. So this we are going to call our tutorial set, and then we can add items made from gameplay tags. We can simply create those items the same way that we created the category items in the object episode. So to do that, just add gameplay tags to your project, and then they will be available here. And we'll be adding these items to our project. These are just simple materials um, and should be very easy to see. So now if we go inside VR and we take a look.
So here inside VR, we have our new palette button available. If we open that, we can see that we have our tutorial set here. If we click on that, we have all our menu items here that we selected in the experience object. And if we click on that, not much is going to happen. We can browse back, and basically this is just very plain. So if we want to click on those, we ideally want some information to pop up. So let's do that and add the information.
To let the browser display information window on when we click on the item, we simply need to assign the information to the gameplay tag. So to do that, let's go into Blueprints, Info Palette, and there we have the file browser options. And in here we basically just have a map, and we need to assign the gameplay tag to which we want to set information. So for example this, and I'll call it tutorial, and this is a tutorial subtitle, and I'm just going to paste in some lorem ipsum text here. As an image, I'm just going to take a random image, maybe of the calibrator that we created in previous episodes, and this should work. This is a simple example that we can take. So now if we press save and compile and we look inside the VR mode.
Now if we take another look at our browser, we can see that we still have the tutorial set, we still have the buttons here, but if I now press on the first item, the basic, the gameplay tag that I assigned information to, an information window opens with the information that I inserted and some buttons that I can press. And this is basically all. So the browser is supposed to be a very simple way to insert information and to be able to browse them from inside the palette. And of course, there has to be some adjustments, like you want to be assigning your different buttons, or you want to be inserting different information here. But I think it's a very nice and very quick way to set up possible categories or catalogs inside your palette. Okay, that's all I wanted to be showing in this episode, and I will see you in the next episode.